So, hello everybody, what is going on? Today is Kibishimaki here, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy II, Dawn of Souls. Last time, we went ahead, wrapped up the Cyclone, and celebrated the Emperor's defeat, only to see Leon, Maria's brother, declare himself the new Emperor. This time, after, of course, doing our stereotypical, upgrading and item stocking off screen, we saw the end of Cid. And we shall be landing his airship. Or we shall be loaned his airship to reach Palamecia. That was Cid's dying wish, He knew he was dying and he was ready. He planned on giving you the airship when his time came. He loved that ship with all his heart. And he entrusted it to you. Think about that. You shall ask him about Palamecia now. Let's have a little conversation with Paul. The time I snuck into the castle, I used a kite to land on the roof. The only way in is from the sky. The sky! If there was ever a time to use Cid's final gift to you, I'd say this was it. Wouldn't you? Try asking him about anything else, he has nothing really for you. So, all that's left to do is to make our way over to Paloom. Or, no, to Poft, actually. Right? Poft is where we need to head off to... Yep, next. You can try as you might, and maybe you want to try to go to Paloom, but I'll tell you now, there's nothing for us there. Just like Altair, just like Gatria, it was decimated thanks to the Empire. Now all that's left to do is to hop aboard our ship and make haste for Paloom to Poft without any other questions. Take care of all these captains and get Helgaigus and everything like that. It shouldn't take you too long. And yeah, make sure you just obviously stock up on all your weapons and things like that. Optimize your gear and such, and you should be fine for the most part. Go. 750 gold, Rickard's stamina went up, got gold armor. I kid you not, I literally just went through selling a bunch of items and restocking stuff. I got a couple antidotes, gold needles, eye drops, crosses, bunch of phoenix downs, I didn't change elixirs much because they're just really expensive. High potions, ethers, cottages. Aside from the usual items, I sold basically all the weapons. I have the blood sword only. The golden armor is new. And if we check our gear, Firon has the Defender and Ice Brand along with the diamond set of gear. Maria has the diamond helm, diamond cuirass, and giant's gloves along with the power staffs. Guy has both poison axes along with the twisted headband, power vest, and power armlet. He may not be defensive, but he can hit like a truck, and that's what we need him to do. And Rickard, Flame Lance, Ice Lance, Flame Helm, Diamond Cuirass, Giant's Glove. We need them all to kind of hit as hard as they can while still being decently strong. I'm not worried too much about Guy since Guy has so much health. And we're not too pressed about it either because Guy can hold his own on a lot of cases. Go, down and out, abilities went up. A lot of HP increases, which is really nice. Eventually, here we are. We're now at Brad Pop. Let's head inside. Let's actually see if there's anything anybody has to say, if there's anyone really around to speak. Actually, I wonder where Cid's crewman, his assistant is at, because his assistant was with Cid at all times. So now I'm wondering where's Cid's, aide now, since he's not with him, since Cid is not around. Is he attending to the airship alone or what? Energy Gill, Strength up, Mithril Boat, Haste. Finally, I was actually hoping I'd pull that because it was definitely a spell I've been waiting for. Haste temporarily increases the number of attacks. So the same way that the same way the enemies basically speed up how many times they strike at us or how many hits they get off, we can now do the same. We arrive here to Poth and see the result is the same. There is no one. All we can do now is traverse the lands with the airship. We stop by Baths, can we see? Sure, this will belong to the Empire. They tell me you destroyed the Dreadnought. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys are really something. Doesn't really matter much if there's no one here. Without their Dreadnought, the Empire's not so scary anymore. Well, that's what you'd think if there wasn't anyone, you know, a new Emperor. But yeah, we can now travel across the several different cities and just communicate and talk and see what's going on, see how they're doing, see what the citizens are like. If I'm being honest, there's really nothing in particular to gain or get from doing this. You get a fast travel basically around the world, which is really nice. You visit some other ice areas that you think you might have skipped out on enemies. Of course, a lot of traditional things you could run into are basically shifted, different, and things of the like, so obviously not everything will remain consistently the same. I do want to head this way because I do actually want to check out something here at the Isle. I think I went one too far. I think I just barely missed it, didn't I? Yep. So go down a good bit. No, wait. Wait. Here it is, yeah. Stop right here. Castle Deist. I just want to stop here real quick temporarily to see. Yep, they're still here. Are you really a dragoon? I am. The last dragoon. Your father was a good friend. I plan to get revenge enough for him and everyone else. Once the Emperor's dead, I'll be back. And once I am, I'll raise you. I'll raise you to be a fine dragoon. Okay, I guess. All I know is, I want you to get that Emperor. Rickard, you're alive. Elena, where are Philip and the others? Have they really all been killed? They have. After you left, we lost the Wyverns. Then it was only a matter of time. Elena, I want you to be strong. I'm here. And when the fighting is over, I'll come back. You and Kane look after Deist for me until then. A promise has been made. We take Rickard along and, well, set our aim for Palamecia. I don't think there's really anything else or anywhere else to check. Actually, there is Salamand. Salamand and Mysidia. This is completely unnecessary, by the way. You don't have to do any of this area checking or anything like that. I'm actually choosing to do this because I want to see if there's any differences, if there's any text changes, if there's anything worth noting or something of interest, perhaps. Just out of pure curiosity as well. Stop in Salamand, see if there's anything, see what's going on with Joseph's daughter, actually. See how she's doing. Poor Joseph. I looked after Nellie in his place. I know that would make him happy. Hey, Nellie. Still the same thing? Daddy isn't coming back, is he? Unfortunately not. No other words there, nothing new. Pretty sure all the citizens say the same thing, so... Last stop, of course, after the enemies. Go. I'm so glad there's a way now to avoid combat. It may not be a surefire way, but it is a pretty good way to avoid combat, which is really nice considering how much I complained and bitched about not being able to, you know, avoid and evade fighting for the longest time. Of course, it only took, you know, a lot of the main characters and heroes and allies and such to drop before we can do this. Halo visits Mysidia. You succeeded in breaking the seal on the ultimate magic. Now hurry to Finn. Your princess awaits your return. Oh boy. So, Minwu is dead. He was a man who understood his destiny well, or as well as destiny. I pray that he may rest in peace. New power glows within you. A cyclone of the Emperor's making is ravaging the kingdoms to the north. You must return to Finn at once. The rebirth of the Wyverns is at hand. Return to the castle and use the royal mirror to call forth the Wyvern. We never imagined the magic of the Emperor could be so great. Interesting enough. The Jade Passage appears with the coming of the devils. The Jade Passage. Go now, carrying the power of Mysidia with you. The Jade Passage. Oh, still nothing here in this room. The Jade Passage, that is a new one. That is an interesting thing there. We head back down here to this statue. We see there's been no change. Both the white and black mask have been used up, and the crystal rod as well. Wherever that Leviathan is at, we can't access it anymore, so yeah. With all the little exploration done and all the little checking here and there completed, there's nothing more to do but to make way to Palamecia. Sail or fly to the west, soon you shall find it. See that we can't really land on it. Same with the Colosseum, but we know that we can only reach it via flight. So where do we land? We're gonna land just above it, I think. It's somewhere in the mountains nearby. There it is. Castle Palamecia, the 7th floor. Once you enter, I don't believe there's a way to get out. We are stuck within this place. Sorry about that, yeah. We're basically stuck, so again, make sure you restock and everything like that. You can press A, B, start, select all you want. There's no other way to get out of this castle once you start. Enemies that you can find within this place are as follows: Skull, Godos, Devil's Bloom, Cockatrice, Flying Rays, Amoebas, Vampire Girl, Imperial Shadow, Killer Mantis, Black Knights, Wood Golems, Stone Golems, Generals, Corals, Captains, Wizards, Lamias, Hill Guides. There are a few enemies that are limited to this zone, so make sure you fight them while you're here. Be safe and fight everything you encounter. I mean everything. The biggest threat that you might run into is the Imperial Shadows. They hurt a stupid amount, so keep that in mind. And in all honesty, because of just how much of a headache this dungeon is going to be, I think I'm going to have to leave this part here. Nothing more to do, nothing more to say, except to journey through this place and explore the havoc that is Palamecia. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll be seeing all of you dudes later. Peace out, everybody.